entrepreneur, I really learn to receive, process, and incorporate feedback. But I've been getting all kinds of feedbacks. This morning I posted some comments I got from my LinkedIn article, and I tried something new this past week, and I joined some groups to expand my network and shared some of my articles with these groups. And of course, I received some great feedback, very positive reactions, appreciations, and that felt really good. I felt like I knew what I was doing, what I'm writing about. I've reached much farther point with my writing. And on the other hand, this morning I received some very ridiculous negative comments on my article. And sometimes it feels quite bad because you're putting a lot of effort, you're writing, you're sharing your personal experiences with people you don't know, and you're putting yourself out there. So when they are judging you and discounting you and your ideas, and call you Martha Stewart or something like that, can be very discouraging. But at this point, I've had so many conversations that I could really laugh at the feedback that these people gave me because it was just so ridiculous. So it had nothing to do with what I've written. It wasn't practical, and I kind of Googled these people and I saw that they had some kind of agenda on anti-women, anti-benefits, anti-whatever thing that they got obsessed with. So I could kind of do this to them and make a good laugh out of it. Feedback is quite important because you start in a world where you don't know a lot of things, and you try, and then when you see things aren't working, if someone tells you I didn't like this idea because of these particular reasons, or it's not interesting, it's not what I'm interested in, so they can start refining and improving your ideas and your writing and your videos and whatever else you're working on. And of course, in the workplace, it's the same way. So when you present some work that you've done and people don't agree with you, you can be offended about it, you can get angry with these people, or you can start thinking, okay, what is a different way that I can present my idea, my work? How do I get these particular people interested? Also, it's important not to get stuck in the negative feedbacks and really appreciate the positive feedbacks as well, because as you're starting, you're still not confident about what you're doing. So when you get the positive ones, it's a great incentive to improve. Like, you feel appreciated. You need some of that ego petting. So the negative ones, sometimes you can just, throw them back and move on. And sometimes it can be very hard to do this. The other thing I learned also is to know how to filter feedback, because people give you feedback in different situations. Sometimes they give you feedback in a way to make themselves feel better and not necessarily to help you. So when they criticize you as a person, pick on very little small detailed things, like you forgot the point at the end of that sentence. This was the most horrible article I've ever read. So those people you should definitely discard and not waste any emotional time on them. Sometimes, really, don't waste your time on the feedback and just trust your intuition, trust your experience. And if you get things wrong, that's fine. Next time you learn how to do things better. And if people give you feedback that is kind of negative, judges you, etc., don't see it as a reflection on yourself, but see it as a reflection on them and their style of giving feedback, and what is their motivation to give you feedback. Are they really trying to help you, or they're trying to help themselves and make themselves feel better by giving you that feedback?